Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Good day and welcome to your fourth lecture of development communication. In the previous lecture, we defined what communication really means and what are the types of communication. In this lecture, we will discuss the different levels of communication, that how people communicate on a different level. People communicate with each other on many different levels, and because we do not have direct access to someone's thoughts and feelings, therefore we rely on communication to convey our message and get a feedback depending upon the message and the context in which it is being sent. So without further ado, we come to the different levels of communication, that how people communicate with each other on different levels. After watching the entire video, you will be able to understand the different levels of communication, that are intrapersonal communication, interpersonal communication, extrapersonal communication, group communication, and mass communication. Now we come to the most basic level of communication, that is intrapersonal communication. Intrapersonal communication occurs when an individual sends and receives message internally, or we can say, in other words, intrapersonal communication refers to the way we communicate with ourselves, or we can say a communication within a person. How many of you talk to yourself either out loud or just in your head? When you are memorizing for your upcoming test, when you are making a decision, you are doing an intrapersonal communication. When you are getting angry at someone, or when you are getting happy at someone in your mind, you are doing an intrapersonal communication. When you are daydreaming, you are doing an intrapersonal communication. There are many examples of intrapersonal communication. Intrapersonal communication takes place simultaneously in our minds until we die. An individual is in a continuous flow of thoughts and do not follow any particular sequence in intrapersonal communication. Another level of communication is interpersonal communication. It is a universal form of communication that takes place between two or more people who are interdependent and have some knowledge of each other. Basically, it adds a second person to the equation. Interpersonal communication can be personal, like talking to your friend, talking to your classmate, talking to your family member, or impersonal. It may be a total stranger. Face-to-face conversation, informal communication with your batchmates are the common example of interpersonal communication. It's an ideal and effective communication because you can get an immediate feedback, or one can clearly emphasize on many points during a conversation through your expressions and gestures. Now, extrapersonal communication. Extrapersonal communication, which occurs between human beings and non-human entities, or we can say, in other words, when humans interact with some other species or even a non-living being, like talking to your pet animal, or talking to your plants in your garden, or even in some circumstances with non-living beings, like I talk to my car. When I talk to my car, it is construed as an extrapersonal communication. Now, group communication. Before going into the definition, we will understand what really group really means. A group is a number of people with common interest and goals who interact with each other to accomplish their goals, including collective decision making and self-expression. Now, when we come to the definition of group communication is an extension of interpersonal communication where more than two individuals are involved in exchanging of common ideas, skills and agenda to accomplish their common interest and goals. The common example of group communication are a classroom lecture on a specific topic or an organizational meeting. Now we come to the most important level of communication, which is mass communication. Mass communication involves communication with mass audience and refers to the process by which we communicate with a large, diverse, heterogeneous, more or less unknown audience using a medium. Or we can describe mass communication as any mechanical device that multiplies message and take it to a large number of people simultaneously. The common example of mass communication are TV, radio, Netflix, books, movies, social media, live streaming, magazines, newspaper, advertising and many more. But understanding the real concept of mass communication is really significant for this subject. So we will explain the different aspects of mass communication in our upcoming lectures. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you understand the different levels of communication, and if you didn't, please do let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much.